guys, welcome back to another video of Gaming Fix. I know today looks a little different because most of the time we're recording right here, but today, you probably read the title already. I'm going to show you how to record your VHS tape using a Xbox running through your VHS player and then into your TV. I'm going to show you how you guys can record that, to put it all together, and you can record whatever footage you have on your... I'm using my Xbox 360 for today. You guys could use the Xbox One if you guys have an HDMI converter to AV. And yeah, I'm pretty much going to show you how to do that. Hook it up to your TV, have everything there, and then you guys could pretty much record any footage. Well, pretty much record anything that has AV cables, and I'm going to show you that right now. So the reason why I want to make this video is because I've been searching videos on how to record my footage off my game console or anything using my VHS and a blank tape, and none of the videos ever say what you actually need. They're just, none of them have ever been really clear, and I'm gonna show you guys because I figured this out on my own, because all the videos I saw were either low quality or some of them don't even explain where things go where. So I'm going to show you everything you need to do. So the first thing you need to do is you need to have your VHS player. Mine's a combo of a VHS and DVD player. And in the rear, you need to have your power cable hooked up to it, to power. And mine has AV cables hooked up to the, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it is hooked up to the DVD and VCR out, and that's what I have it on right here. And this cable goes to the AV cables on my TV. So you want to hook that up to your TV. Hook up your VCR to your TV. Okay? So once you get that step done, the next step is to go to your game console. And what you want to do is here, you want to have your game console hooked up to power. Make sure it's connected to internet. Well, it depends on what you're doing. It doesn't have to be connected to internet. Sorry about that. But make sure your game console is connected to power. And what you want to do is that in the rear, you want to make sure you have AV cables hooked up to it. You don't need to hook your game console to the TV. All you need to do is have the game console hooked up to power and then have AV cables, which are the red, yellow, and white cables for your game console. You want to make sure those are plugged in, which mine are. My Xbox 360 does support HDMI, but in order to record footage off VCR, I have to use these cables. So I have this hooked up. It's an adapter, but doesn't matter if you guys have the original Xbox 360 AV cable. That's better, or better yet, if you guys have a converter from HDMI to AV, that would work here too. And same for the Xbox One. I currently don't have one yet, and once I get one, then I could record footage off my Xbox One S onto VHS, which is pretty cool. But for now, I'm doing the same thing I just told you right there on the Xbox 360. So pretty much, once you hook up your Xbox 360 with the cables of AV, the AV cables, it's hooked up to power, and then you have this AV cable. You want to hook up that AV cable of the Xbox 360 into the front, and I mean the front of your VHS player. You want to hook it up to the front of your VHS player, like right here. I have these three right here. And now for me, this is line 2, and you could check the source, and I'll show you how. So here's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to power on the TV real quick. Show you guys what I mean. And sometimes if you guys have the cables, the RF cable that screws on to the back of your VHS, mine doesn't have that. Mine just uses AV. If you do have the RF, you can connect the RF to your TV, which is the big screw. I don't know if I can show you right there. The big screw right there. And right there is RF, and then most of the time you want to look for channel 3 or 4. But mine has AV, which is good. Because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click AV on mine. Mine's named Game Console, but this right here is my AV source on my TV. And then from here, I'm going to turn on the the VCR. And as you can see, my source is already on VCR and it shows up as line 1. However, for me to actually get footage of my Xbox 360, you have to go to line 2, and to line 2, or whatever source, because there's different sources on your VHS. You just click tracking, or maybe there's a different button. Source right here, for this source button right here, is either VCR or DVD. The tracking changes it to line 2 or line 1. So right now I'm on line 1, and we're going to click up right here. I'm going to change it to line 2. And that right there is the Xbox 360. And I'll show you that by powering on. And this is running through the VCR. And there it is. And then from here, all you have to do is, once that turns on and loads, all you have to do is just grab a blank VHS tape that you have, or you can make your own with an old VHS movie that you have. That's what I did. I just got some tape and covered up the rear hole, not the front, the rear hole. And then what you want to do is you want to insert the VHS tape in here. And it says VCR. I'm just going to click rewind on mine to make sure it doesn't play until it says stop. And it doesn't show anything on screen. It doesn't show anything. And okay, so once I click stop, then all you have to do is just hit record. And as you can see on the TV, it automatically starts recording, and that's it. And then once you want to finish recording, just go ahead and click stop, click off, at least for me, and then I'll click eject, and I'm done. So that little bit of footage on the Xbox 360 is now recorded on here, and that's all you need to do. It's very simple. I didn't know this. It took me a while to find out. The main problem with me was that I didn't know you had to plug it up in the front of the VCR, but that's it. That's all you need to do for recording. And again, if you guys have a Xbox One S with a HDMI to AV converter, this works perfect, and you could, record game footage on VHS, and whenever you go to your grandpa's house or granny's house, you can just, get your VHS tape, show your family or whatever it is. So that's it. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful for you guys. I will be posting more skate videos soon. I have a big surprise for everyone related to skating. I hope you guys enjoy that soon too. Just want to make a quick video for today. I hope you guys have a good day. See ya.